All right. Hi, friends. Annie F. Downs here with my buddy Knox McCoy, author of the new book, All Things Reconsidered. We just did a great conversation over on the pod, but we saved two things for right here and right now. They both start with H. We're going first with Honduras.
That's right.
How much will you ever go back? Did you like it? What do you think?
Yeah, I would go back. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would like it. The only thing that threw me, and I think we talked about this, was you can't flush toilet paper. I was just not prepped for that. So that was a different thing. But other than that, it was wonderful. Like, I had such a great time.
Compassion does such a beautiful job of being transparent.
Yeah.
And so you could just ask, we asked hundreds of questions over the week or the 3 days, and they just answer all of them.
That was my favorite part. Is it was so impressive for them to be like, we have so much confidence in what we do, how we do it, our people, our model, that ask anything you want.
Yes.
We'll stay for 2 hours. And like, that just gave me, and some of the stuff I knew, and I was already all in on compassion. And then stuff we learned, I thought, oh my gosh, like I'm in for life. I got home and Ashley and I sponsored like 5 kids immediately.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is just the coolest thing and the coolest people.
But y'all got to meet kids that, not that you had sponsored, but that Popcast listeners had sponsored?
That's right. We have the Popcast sponsors Chris, and he was born on the day of our first show for the Popcast. So he's the same age. So we got to spend some time with him, and he was much cooler than any of us. So it was fun. It's fun to see.
Yeah, I haven't printed these pictures out yet, but I keep meaning to print out the pictures and mail them to my sponsor kids, Stefan, someone else, to my sponsor kid, Steven. And because I'm like, I can't believe we got to like hang out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just super cool. I'm really grateful for Compassion. That was really fun. And can people sponsor kids through the podcast?
Yes. I think if they go, they go to Compassion and the promo code or like the link is like just Popcast or the Popcast, and they can get the kids that way.
We'll include the link below in the show notes if anybody wants to sponsor a kid, particularly kids in Honduras. We love them.
Absolutely.
We love those Honduran kids. H number 1, H number 2.
Yeah.
Hamilton. We have to.
Look, I was sad because I was trying to see Hamilton at the beginning of the year, before Honduras, and it didn't work out because it was in Nashville for a little bit. Yeah. And then I was like, well, I don't know. I don't know when I'll see it again. And then the news that it was dropping on Disney Plus made my head explode. And I'm so excited. What is, because I don't think we got to talk about this in Honduras. What's the song that was performed when you saw it live that you were like, that's the one that blew my head apart?
Is there just one? How could there just be one?
If you could only pick one, what would it be?
So there is a part where when Aaron Burr introduces George Washington, when he jumps up, he's in the top tier over here on the stage. I don't know, right, left. When you're looking at the stage, it's that side.
Yeah.
To my right. And he introduces George Washington, and he's like, and he just is yelling, and I remember not knowing what I was feeling. The first time I saw it, I was like, I don't know what I'm feeling. I've never felt anything like this.
Loud noises. I don't know what to do.
I'm looking everywhere. Where's the first president? I remember watching and feeling like Aaron Burr is screaming at me, and he's rapping. What's your answer? What's your song?
I think like the song I like the most, just like in my life to listen to, is probably Nonstop. But I'm like, it was good. I was obviously great during the show, but I remember watching, it was like Burn. I was like, whoa, this is too much. And then, I think Satisfied.
Real Fire. I'm always scared when live theater does Real Fire.
I was always waiting for like the sprinklers to go off. I don't know why. I'm sure that didn't make sense, but I was like, what if we get rained on? But Satisfied was the other one.
Of this fire, and I'm not sure she is either. She's feeling a lot of things.
She feels really upset right now, and I just want her to respect my process. Yeah. Okay, sorry, but when Satisfied, when it's Angelical, and it's like going backwards in time, and they're just the choreography.
Yes.
I'm not like a musical guy or anything, so I'm just like, I guess this is the first one I ever seen that I ever saw. But when I walked in, I was like, so I don't have like the broad layered perspective of a critic. I was just like, I don't know how impressed other people are, but I'm very impressed with this right now, this whole thing.
Yes.
So,
the song I do best, and I did a little bit of the video with Jen Hatmaker, so people can go see it. I won't repeat myself.
Sure.
But I can pretty much I can Aaron Burr just about anything. Aaron Burr's my guy. But okay. I can nail Guns and Ships. Not
really
Lafayette's part. That's very hard. But Guns and Ships is my favorite to like rap along with. Like I've actually done something. Yeah.
The Guns and Ships and I guess his right hand man, like George Washington's intro, when he's like, "Can I be real second for just a millisecond?" That whole thing. That's my favorite. That's my favorite part in life.
Someone asked me yesterday, and like we were FaceTime, like a friend said, "Are you going to watch Hamilton on July 3rd?" And I was like, "The first time. I'll start on July 3rd, and then I'll do it every day."
Yeah.
And they said, "Do you think it's going to ruin Broadway that we can see it on TV?" What's your take on that?
I mean, I think it'll cannibalize a small percentage, but the experience itself, I mean, the only thing I worry about is the ticket price. It's an expensive ticket. And I think if a lot of people are like, I can see this on Disney Plus for whatever, $7 a month, I'll just do that. Right. I get that. But there's something to the live experience of just like having your head completely come off your shoulders because of how amazing this performance is.
Yes, that's it. To me, what it will actually do is increase people's enjoyment of the show.
Yeah.
Like Little Orphan Annie musical is, you can watch it in 15 different ways, and I'm still going to see it when it comes to town.
Yeah. Yeah. And just the little nuances, like I saw it twice in Chicago, and the King in Chicago was so good. The way he would just like break up the tension, and he was very funny with his timing. And John and Groff's great too, but it's just a different performance. So I think you lose all the little nuances of different performances as well.
And it's the OG cast, which I never got to see.
I didn't either.
So I'm excited about that. And then my plan is, I mean, I have like a dream cast in my mind of ones I've seen so far that I'm like, someday that's who I want to see, these people and these people. But I'm excited to see, like, I've never seen Lin-Manuel do the show.
So are you, there are some people that I might work with who shall remain nameless, but their name rhymes with Bamey. They don't think Lin is a good vocalist. Are you in that camp, or are you pro Lin?
Can I be both? Can I be very pro Lin and also feel like there are other people who have sang that part that I enjoyed more?
Yeah, no, you can't. I won't allow that. Okay. I won't allow that. Here's why I come down on it. I'm like, because of Lin, we got this. So if he gets a little nasally, that's the tax you got to pay. And I'm all right with that. Okay.
Okay. But I just need you. I'm going to pull up right now the guy's name that I saw. I hope I can do this fast enough. I'm not gonna be able to find his name. That's a real shame.
I'm trying to remember the guy
I saw do Hamilton. No, I saw it in New York.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The first guy I saw do Hamilton, his vocals are just unbelievable. Now he didn't write it; Lin wrote it, and there is something. And so I'm gonna stand on. I like other vocalists better. On July 3rd, I might change my mind.
Okay. Because there's a heart, and honestly, I kind of, if you want to go like English major, I like him not being the best vocalist next to Leslie Odom Jr. because I think it helps further the idea that one of these is like classically trained and one's just an immigrant, so he's not going to be as refined, not going to be as good. You see what I did there? That's the only thing I've gotten out of my English major right there.
According to Hamilton, what do immigrants do?
They get the job done.
They get the job done. That's right. That's exactly right. So, and he did. Knox, thank you. We'll have a real check-in on July 3rd.
Yes, multiple check-ins and just breakdowns of Hamilton.
All right, friends, grab a copy of All Things Reconsidered. All throughout it, there are Hamilton references, and they are noted in the footnotes. So
That's right.
You will get to enjoy it as we go. Buddy, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you.
Hey, thanks for having me.